eventful races here in Barcelona over the years. Do you remember Max Verstappen's first win on debut for Red Bull here in 2016? 2 years before, we had the dramatic coming together of Hamilton and Rosberg going towards turn 4. There's always a treat in store as we head back to the Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya for the Spanish Grand Prix. It's an updated track at Catalunya, and the popular opinion in the paddock is that we never wanted the chicane in the first place. That's now been gone, the final corner is much faster, and at 2.9 miles and 14 turns, we await the Spanish Grand Prix. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. Lando Norris put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position, just ahead of George Russell, who starts this event from P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Sainz, Hakkinen, Ollie Behrman, and Mayer, Leclerc, Antonelli, Gasly, and Michael Schumacher, Piastri, Hadjar, Yuki Tsunoda, and Dirksen, Lawson, Webber, Nico Hülkenberg, and Gabriel Bortoleto, Albon, Stroll, Martins, and Paul Aron rounds off the grid. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. And alongside me in the commentary box, my old friend, Anthony Davidson. Now, Ant, you always tell me you know Barcelona almost as well as you know the back of your hand. Given the amount of testing that goes on here and the amount of laps that you and all the other drivers have done, what are the challenges that are left when it comes to the race?
I think it's a well-trodden path, is Barcelona, Crofty. I mean, most drivers will know it up and down the grid. They would have raced here in their junior categories. And you come to Barcelona and there's nowhere to hide. So naturally, that makes all the lap times quite close because it's a circuit you know so well. But there's a key to this track, and it's looking after your left-hand side tyres. There are so many right-hand, it's a clockwise circuit, so lots of fast right-hand corners, puts a lot of energy on the left-hand side tyres. So looking after those through the race, getting your strategy right is vital for this circuit.
Okay, radio check, radio check.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, we're monitoring somewhere on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power. caution, virtual. Okay, the car behind has front wing damage, This is our opportunity. No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. A lot of tyre deg now. We've got a new strategy if you want to take a look at it. Understood, copy that. Approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums. Okay, we're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can. Box now, please. Box this lap. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. Okay, gap to the car in front, 2.2 seconds. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Pace is strong, but be aware these tyres need to go the distance. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 1.9 seconds. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 4.9 seconds. The turbocharger's on its last legs. Let's try to keep mileage on it to a minimum. Green flag. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 5.5 seconds. Final lap, push, push. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 6.5 seconds. Yes, come on, we're on the podium. Good job this weekend. That's a great drive. Thank you.
We've seen a brilliant display of the Russell hustle. It's George Russell who wins.
To overcome the difficult circumstances they face throughout this race today, Crofty, it's not easy, and it really shows a lot of maturity, and you can use this, you can draw on this as a driver moving forward and boost your confidence through the rest of the championship.
Well, it's been a long wait for many of our drivers, but the wait is always worth it. Bring them out to the awaiting crowd. It's time for our podium celebrations. And taking his place on the top step of the podium, he gave it some hustle. Well done to George Russell. Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
Great news! The development of a part is complete, and it's now ready for fitting. Be sure to visit the Assign Upgrades screen when you have a moment.